Hello and welcome to a day of many different landmarks. Today marks the day of my 2000th tweet. I'm not sure if I'm proud of that one, as I am of this one, that today marks 183 days of doing the video diary. 365.4 days in a year makes this day, officially, I've done this for more than half a year. So what am I going to do to celebrate? What have I planned? Nothing. So the question is, how good can I improvise, eh? How well can I improvise an interesting video for you? Considering that I haven't done anything. Those 4 kids there are fascinated every time I walk past doing this. I'm going to send out a tweet giving ideas as to what I want to do today, but I do have a couple of 5-minute ideas. Nothing interesting, but let's see what I can do. Improvise it, baby. God damn it, I wish I'd thought of something to plan. I had a really good idea of what to do today, but it didn't happen. The idea it was based on, I thought the lights and speakers were being installed today, and they just weren't. So that shot that idea, which was brilliant. And then I was going to introduce you to someone, and then they weren't in today, which was shot that idea out of the water as well, and then blah, 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 blah. I should really think of some interesting things to do. This is half a year of making a daily vlog. That is a momentous occasion, and I can't think of any single way to celebrate it. I've tweeted about it, and no one's thought of any ideas for me because I'm lazy and can't be bothered to think of them myself. I'll text Sean and Lovely to see if they have any ideas. But otherwise, I don't know. Oh, what can I do? I don't know what hand to hold you in. The laptop's too bloody close. So, I can't think of what to do for today. So I may have to come back to it and celebrate it. Even though last time I said that, I said I would go back to day 100 and celebrate that. Put a video on the main channel. I'm going to put a video on the main channel this weekend. I'm going to find time to record it Friday because no one's in the house and stuff. So I can. So I'm going to do a video then. I'm going to do a lot of things then. What am I doing? I'm going to do a video over the weekend and then try and kick up the interest in Word of the Week again from then on. But currently, right now, I'm going to play some more Minecraft because I'm sad. And like a boss, I'm going to completely murder my computer that can barely handle Minecraft as it is by having Minecraft running on my laptop screen here, the above map running over there, and you've got a low battery, so I'm going to whack you on charge, and then Spotify running there, out of focus, as I make the videos as I get the playlist going for my party on Saturday. There's a lot, it looks like I'm not doing anything, because I'm technically playing Minecraft, but there's a lot to do, It's only because Sean told me to, let's do this, so. So I couldn't think of something to do for this video. Either that or someone dragged me onto Minecraft. So addicted to Minecraft. And I really should look into getting some kind of video card or capture card so that I can record it and then maybe get something productive out of the hours I spend wasted on games like that. So the time I spent talking to a certain someone who, when everyone else had finished, played one of my, and I could hear him over the microphone, over the TeamSpeak thing, played one of my daily vlogs. We're talking about Tom, but he likes me saying his name because it's a shout out to him. He played, I want to listen to that actually, 1 second. Dealt with, now what was I saying? I was saying something along the lines of, yes, Tom was watching one of my yesterday's vlog while it was on the microphone, and I could hear my own voice and then I could hear his commentary to it, and then I heard my commentary to it because I'm obviously speaking my commentary, and that makes sense. Hello Mr. Sydney, hello Mr. Sydney. And during that moment I realised just how intensely embarrassing this is, just to some extent. And I was thinking, what have I done with the past half a year of my life? Because while they're ever so interesting to film, I love filming. I much prefer to get to a state where I can film more often around whoever the hell I want to. But I love the filming and I love cataloguing memories. I love what I've invented here. I've invented a database of things that I can go back on and remember. I can remember what happened in a day just from the title of the video. I can remember from what happened in the day, the title of the video, and it's like a database. The amount of times I've gone back to find out what happened on a specific day using this video, or vice versa, or find out, if I know one thing that's happened on that day, then I can figure out what video that was in and then find out what happened around that event, etc. It's a brilliant, bloody hell. Oh, lovely. yeah, I love that I've invented a database of things that I can go back on. But whenever I'm filming this, and even though I know people like Sean and Tom are subscribed to this channel and watch the videos at any random rate, and I now know that Tom watches virtually every single one religiously, probably just purely to get ammunition. I know you're probably just waiting for the ammunition to fire. And I apologise for ever insinuating that you might blackmail me again, but, you know. And I know Sean used to watch, I don't think he watches them, I don't think Sean has time, to be honest with you, he's a busy boy. Not that you aren't, Tom, oh god. Digging myself a hole. But it's weird, because when I film it, I don't imagine that anyone watches it. This daily diary, I just imagine that it's just, even though I get comments back on it and I get messages on like Twitter and stuff, I just imagine that this is just me. You, as a camera, are, well actually I imagine you as a camera. I used to imagine you as me, and now I imagine if I'm in an awkward situation talking to someone I don't know, I imagine their face as a big camera. That's weird, isn't it? That's the wrong way round, surely. So, I don't know, the conversation we had, it kind of left me in a weird stance, because yes, this is half a year of what is essentially putting my life on the internet, which is really self-obsessed and really sad. Why do you always do that, Sid? Always. Thank you. Which is really self-obsessed and really egotistical. How egotistical was that I couldn't even talk over my dog licking out of his bowl? Point proven. But in the same sense, I've also developed a database, and I really enjoy it. The main channel, I'm not going to lie, I track the views, I see how well it's doing, I'll post it to Twitter, I'll post it to Tumblr, etc, etc, etc. I'll get that as good as it can get. I will sit there and I will edit it and edit it and edit it, but this I just slam together. It's like a routine, I slam it together, put it online, don't even think about it most of the time, it's just up, done. There we go, there's my memory for later reference for myself. And I don't imagine that it's anyone else, and it put it into perspective when I was listening to Tom listen to it. All I could hear was him, and then it was embarrassing. And he's watching this now, and I've just spun my little head around, rotated it around to the other side of the camera, and imagined his face leering over his Mac, stupid Mac, watching me, judging me. So kind of, today, it's kind of been a happy and a sad thing, because although I've realised, I'm probably going to forget about this at some point anyway, although I've realised that this is an amazing feat to be able to do this daily, apart from the missing day, which I'm going to try and get back at some point. Although I've managed to do that, what I have achieved isn't a miracle, it's sad and egotistical and bleh. So I don't know, it's just put it all into perspective for me. But it's the end of the month, it's the end of 6 months of doing this, and I don't think I intend to stop. It's just made me really think about it, because even though Tom is obviously cool enough to sit there and watch them still, and he hasn't like fired any, well he has fired sarcastic comments, but that's Tom, that's the way we roll in Further Maths. He's still fired like slight like jabs every now and again, but that's called banter, that's what we all do. It's just put in perspective that I want people to find out about this so that I can vlog around them, so that I can record more memories for myself to look back on, so I can remember what people like, who people like Lovely are. If yeah, shut up. Who people like Tom are. I showed him of himself in the video from ages ago in September time, called Party in the Dark. If you'd like to go back and just remind yourself who Tom is, and I don't know. Just put like a real, not a downer on it, just opened the windows or pulled out the shutters. It's kind of done this. What it's done is this. That. Right there. So yeah, I don't know. It's been a fun 6 months. 6 months of virtually nothing, because I don't do anything interesting. These vlogs aren't of anything interesting, they're just of my boring old life. Which is why I don't care how many people watch them, it's why I don't track the insight, I don't track like today, when Tom was listening to my videos, I realised that there was a pre-roll on it. That's how little I watch them back. I don't genuinely watch them back. As soon as it's online, I just leave it until I need it again. But there was a pre-roll on it. And I thought I had to accept pre-roll, and I never accepted it because these aren't deserving of pre-rolls. So I'm going to have to try and figure that out, to turn that off by default again. I don't know if they'll make me keep it on, I don't know. But, I don't know,
don't know, and I'm doing a Jacob, just saying I don't know all the time, just start saying something and then say I don't know. Conclusion then, 6 months. 6 months of religiously keeping to a schedule for 6 exact months, doing the same thing every single day. 6 months of my memories locked onto the internet that I can use as a database to find out what happened on specific days and what happened around everything. Even the things that are coded in a way that I can memorise them again later without too much of a problem. The downside being that what it is that I've created isn't brilliant, it's just an egotistical child who's kept his memories online for loads of people to see. Pretty much of a downer, really. Thanks, Tom. No, I'm joking, it's not your fault, it's true though. All of it, it's true.